that ticking, don't worry. Nothing wrong with the engine. Engine's fine. The 430 model is known for having an issue where the manifold cracks due to heat, and then it starts to make this ticking sound. And once the car warms up, it'll seal up and stop doing that. It's under warranty. I just got to get it back to the dealership and get it fixed. Blown out tire was on the road and a truck hit it and flew up, and a big chunk of rubber hit the front end of the car. It's fine, it just left this mark, which I need to get off. So my dad's here. He's not a big fan of the camera. I'm gonna jump in the car. I'm driving him from my house. He was visiting last night. He lives in Victoria, by the way. I'm gonna drive him back to Victoria, drop him off at home, and then I have a surprise. There you go, Dad.
Oh, that's illegal, is it?
Stick it in there. Oh, the plate? Yeah, they don't really like the plate thing, but...
But that is actually the plate and the number?
Yes, we had it made. It's even reflective, so yeah, it's right up to par with what should be allowed, but some cops really don't care. Some people who want to just...
It identifies the car, why would it be? So what? So it's not a metal plate? I don't get why that would be illegal.
Ask the police officer that doesn't seem to like it. Pretty low, isn't it?
It is pretty low, I gotta say. I'm like falling in isn't too bad as getting out. Jesus. Like, roll out on the ground and then get up on all fours.
Just dropped off my dad. He lives here in Fairfield in Victoria. Gotta give him a bit of a hard time here on my vlog. So he used to bug me because I drove like SUVs and these, you know, gas guzzlers, not good for the environment type of vehicles. And guess what he buys? Thinking he's, you know, the saint and saving the world. He buys the Volkswagen TDI, the Golf. Now, I'm sure you know, like everybody knows, that Volkswagen's in this massive lawsuit because these vehicles are actually super bad for the environment. Which, you know, he's trying to decide if he's going to take the buyout when all the stuff that's going on with that legally. So, ironically, Dad used to bust my balls about the cars I drove. Payback. One day you always get payback on your parents. Features of this car, and I love that they put this into the Scud. It's not in the F430 models. Bumpy road mode. This softens the suspension. You can see that it's told you here. Now it's still bumpy, but I mean, it's a big improvement over race mode, which we were in. Quick pit stop. I just passed a McLaren parked on the side of the road here in Victoria. Looked like a 570. I glanced at it, but I'm gonna quickly park here, run back and show you guys. Because it's not too often you get to see a McLaren in Victoria. Oh, this is cool. It's a burrito. But here you can get it custom, so it's in a bowl so you don't get all the carbs. So here we are, Silver Arrow, and I think I see the surprise sitting right here. Oh, we're trading a 430 for a 430 today, guys. Now, you're probably wondering, what is so special about a 430 when you're driving a Scuderia? This 430 is a manual. Look at all the differences between the two cars. You can't judge the wheels because these are aftermarket, but steel versus a ceramic. Obviously carbon mirrors. I mean, the Scud's got so much carbon, but you can't replace a 6-speed gated shifter. Wait till you hear the sound of this thing clicking as we go through the gears. Let me go find the keys. Look at these guys pretending to work. You can't fool me pretending to be on the phone.
That wasn't pretending, that was real deal.
How's it going?
What's up? What's going on? How are you?
Oh man, I can't wait.
Looks good, hey?
Click, 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 click. I mean, I love Mike.
But you showed up.
Yeah, I brought the Scud.
Yeah, I thought it wasn't in town.
Oh no, it's here. It's the Huracan that's in Cali.
Oh, okay. Good.
This thing stays here for the most part.
How good is this weather today?
It's awesome.
Looks like it needs a wash.
It's because it gets driven, my friend.
I know.
Daily. I'll just keep bringing it by your shop. You guys clean it.
Other people have figured that out too.
Have they? I bet.
You must have a serious love and connection with this car, hey?
It's amazing.
What other performance stuff did you do engine-wise?
Nothing's done to this car other than it's lowered a little bit and the ADV1 20-inch wheels to make it look cooler, which probably slow it down a bit.
Makes a difference, huh?
Yeah, changes the look a lot.
The guy that drove through Shawnigan Lake with a Ferrari with gravel flying everywhere, eh?
The Lamborghini.
What was a Lamborghini?
I am.
I thought,
You're like, this looks like an idiot I know from somewhere.
well, I don't know you.
Where's that stupid smirk from? Cops came to my house, had a real nice talk with me over that video.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Everybody acts like an idiot on that road. Isn't it just standard?
Apparently I'm one of the few that actually videoed it and then put it on the internet. Look at this, guys. Wait until I show you this side-by-side comparison. Man, I love white, but I do miss just having a classic red Ferrari in my garage at times. Like, look how great that looks. And I'm so excited. Manual, gated shifter. I mean, don't get me wrong, the F1 trans in this is fast and it's great. And you can, at times it's completely mindless. You can put it in auto and just drive with your latte in your hand, it's got no cup holders. But this car, let me show you. The magic is all in this gearbox and having a third pedal down there. So, I'm gonna get the keys and we're gonna go exploring Victoria a little bit and enjoy the car and just enjoy the sweet sound of a 430, because at lower RPMs, this car sounds better in my opinion than that car. You really gotta wind the Scud out in order for it to sound like anything, where this at lower RPMs, as you're about to find out, has a really nice like tone to it. Okay guys, first things first, we gotta do a cold start, see how this thing sounds. So let's fire it up. Let's hit the road. This is so awesome. And I haven't even gone anywhere. I literally just left. Man, I love manual gearboxes. I bet you this car is gonna get some looks too because it's bright red. So my favorite things about the F430, even over a Scuderia, number one, the sound. Yes, the Scud sounds awesome. Gotta start revving it out over 4,000 RPM, which you're going really fast in first gear in order to get it to sound like really anything. Where this car, listen. You really just roll on the gas and it makes that beautiful Italian V8 sound. I love the fact that this car still comes in a manual gearbox such as the one I'm driving. The Scuderia never came with that option. It was only F1, and there is really something to be desired about a manual gearbox. I mean, you just feel so in tune with the car. This is making my whole year right now. We got 1 horsepower, and then we got 490. I need gas. Looks like I better get there before I run out. No, let's just put 50 bucks in it. It's not my car. I traded my car for this one for the day. Hey, how's it going?
Good. You're one of a rarefied club because I've got the same car in coupe and a stick. I mean, and a convertible.
Really?
Unless
It's
yeah,
not. It's not my.
many of these.
It's not my car.
Maybe this is my car.
This is from
Silverado?
Tim and
Yeah,
Silverado.
this is my car.
No way.
Yeah. No, that's why I just sort of saying. I'm looking at this and there's not many sticks around. I'm looking at my. Yeah.
So Tim, I have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And I do marketing for different companies.
It's all good.
I own a white Scuderia.
Wonderful.
So I went and dropped my Scud off and said, let me take the manual out because like,
By the way, it's silky. That's nice.
I love this.
Isn't it great?
So this is your car?
Yeah, and I've got a matching convertible at the house right now. So you should.
What's your
Take
name?
a picture of it. I'm Sean.
Sean, Damon.
Yeah, Damon. Sean Weddick.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, we have the F40 together, right?
Daily Driven Exotics.
Yeah.
So
So Tim and I own the F40.
Oh, that car is like beautiful.
Yeah.
This thing has been a dream to drive. I've only driven it from Silver Arrow
Did you want to take the convertible out for a second?
You guys aren't even gonna believe this. So I go to fill up the car, and the owner with Tim on this car and the F40 bumps into me while I'm pumping gas. He's like, "Yeah, I got the exact same car," and I'm like, "No, it's from Silver Arrow." He's like, "Oh, it's my car." He's got a Spider manual as well, and he's like, "Come to my house right now. I'll give you the keys to the Spider." I don't even know what's going on. I'm blown away. So let's go grab this guy's car. So I guess we're leaving this one here. And he lives right here.
I think it's the way it's decked out.
I love the garage floor.
Yeah, we had a little fun. Nicely pointed. Only got 16,000 kilometers on it.
Wow.
And
Yeah, it's like the identical car. Like, look at
they
the
really
interior.
are the identical car, except one is a convertible. Let me just start this up for you.
Sure.
And you take it. And then why don't you? If you're going back to Silvero, right?
You want me to just drop it off there?
You know what? They were going to clean it for me a little bit anyway because I took it up to Port Renfrew a couple days.
Yep.
So this way you'll just say you bumped into me. I'm going to keep the coupe for the
I
weekend.
think they'll figure it out when I come back and the
They will.
top's missing.
But
They're like,
they'll say, well, look, I went. You just tell them it happened.
plot twist, we now have a Spider. Same car, same colors, manual. This day has just turned into absolute chaos, insanity in such a good way. I love it. Let's hit the road.